The Real One Team.
Bring your model to life at mcvproducts.net. All right, we back in action with the Chevy Nomad. With this build being for the Lowrider 1589 group build, I got to put a lot of emphasis on the interior. As you can see, I got everything painted up in a flat white primer by Krylon. And I kept my base simple with satin white by Krylon as well. Came out super smooth. Now I got everything taped up because this is going to be a two-tone interior. That's the Tamiya tape I'm using. Got the back seat taped up as well. Then this is an old school paint, Model Masters Tan. I've had this bottle for a lot of years. I can't remember when I bought it, but it's at least 10 years old. What I love about this Model Masters, you can hand paint it. I love hand painting. It brings out the artist in me. All right, let that dry. Let's go ahead and remove this tape and see how good of a masking job I did or didn't do. Hey, I'm getting better with this masking. I got a couple areas to touch up, but that's a small thing to a giant. Now I'm taking care of those door panels. I had to tape up the top as well. I always pull backwards on the tape so I can get a clean line. Yeah, that's superb. Once again, couple areas to touch up, not major at all. And that's after the touch up. Now it's time to get ready for that flocking. And the key with the flocking, you got to color match your flocking material. I'm using a matte Mod Podge to keep that reflection down from the carpet. Now, what I love about the flocking material, it's kind of translucent. So long as you got a color that matches up pretty well, you'll take it on. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. By the way, I've nicknamed this color scheme Cappuccino and Cream. I know some of y'all might be too young to remember this, but one of my favorite MCs, MC Light, she had a song out called Cappuccino. Cappuccino, 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 cappuccino. All right, let me stick to my day job. I am not a rapper. And as y'all saw, I added a couple drops of water to that Mod Podge so it can dry slower. Let's speed up a little bit. Now I'm taking care of the front. And I'll probably let that dry overnight. Now while that's drying, let's take care of our dashboard. This is actually gallery aluminum paint I'm using, and I just tapped my marker into my water cap. That's how I was able to paint it on. Now I got the regular marker out to put on the bezels. Now I'm bringing out my gold gel pen. Highlighting some of my buttons in gold. Now I'm bringing out the Slicks decals. Now I think I'm going to use these, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see in a minute. See there? I ran audible. I chose the other ones. I'm adding my decal softening solution here to make those decals lay down on the dowels. See how it works? And it's time for my other two dowels. Then it's time for me to bring out my less resin kit, so I get the realistic glass. And last time I checked, this less resin kit is only like 15 or 16 bucks on Amazon.com. And you can't beat the outcome. Then it's time to go under the UV light for 150 seconds. That's 2.5 minutes. After 2.5 minutes, it's ready to go. Look at those dials. Splendid, splendid. All right. It's been overnight. Let's see what we got. Get it all out of there. It doesn't matter if it's flocking material or embossing powder. Get it out of there, so it doesn't end up all on your windows. I hate when that happens. It's got a couple little areas to dry, and the areas at the bottom was up under the flocking material, but it'll get dry. Add a couple buttons here with my white gel pen. Using my silver gel pen here for some silver trim on the doors. And this is the only way I can take care of the doors when they pre-assemble. Let's put the whole interior on the side. And I ran another audible and brought out the bare metal foil for the silver trim. I think it looks much better. It's coming together. And while I've been working on this car, I've been thinking about another famous station wagon. Well, at least famous to me. It was my grandmother's. She had a box Chevy Caprice station wagon. And that thing was absolutely beautiful. It was a brick red, big, but my grandma used to take me everywhere in that car. And working on this station wagon is bringing back those fond memories. Man, is there something about these builds? They remind you of so many moments in your life, especially the beautiful ones. That bare metal full job turned out superb on this trim. And as you can see, I drilled 2 holes here. Put some straight pins in for my door locks. This is a new trick that I learned from the late great Don Yost. It's from his latest DVD I bought. Had to put my hand over the second one I cut. The other piece went flying somewhere, I don't know where it went. It's time to take care of my steering wheel. And this is Tester's Gloss Wood Paint. It's great for your light wood colors. And it's finally time to use our Luminatech steering column. Made out of real aluminum. Link will be in the description box. Fantastic. Had to drill it out a little bit. Looks perfect. Now let me finish up the steering wheel. And that's chrome paint for my marker that I brushed on. And that steering column looks like it came in a kit. And this is my silver ribbon material I'm going to be using as my seat belts. And the buckles came from mcvproducts.net. Wowzers, Batman. It's coming together. Now that looks like a Lowrider interior. I even added my turn signal from the kit to the steering column. Installing the dashboard. Went smooth as butter. We're almost done. Man, it seems like the more detail I'm adding to this interior, the more it's coming to life. I can see myself driving this thing. And my shifter, painted the boot black, flat black that is. I got my Tester's gloss paint for my cue ball shifter. Now we're gonna step it up a notch and make it a Lowrider interior. This is a Lowrider kit from BCG Resin. I got 6 batteries and 2 pumps. This Lowrider kit has some incredible detailing. Didn't miss a step whatsoever. Same routine, satin white. And I'm bringing out the gold gel pen again. Now I'm using the Gallery Flashy Gold Marker for the battery brackets. The 2 different types of gold, they're going to really complement each other. Just check it out. And this flashy gold is a really amazing color. It's time to wire everything. It's white wire for the battery wires to connect the batteries. And I found these playing cards. This Lowrider's a real player. You dig? Now let's get these batteries installed. Now it's time for our pumps. And here's our final results for the cappuccino and cream interior. And please be warned, it's very hot.